So I've been thinking about what it means to be seen. My name is Lisa Maria Sabanteng. I'm a photographer, fashion photographer, portrait photographer, documentary. We do it all, I guess. But I think I'm an artist first before I say I'm a photographer. I mean, what it means to be seen. For the past year now, not past year, that's a lie. I haven't been here for a year. I'm in London at the moment, and I currently study doing my second master's, which is really cool. Doing a master's in photography, and I'm in London. And not gonna lie, this year has been very much, not this year, last year has been very much eye-opening and a little bit draining, to be honest. For me, creativity is based on emotions, and stories that I tell are not just stories. These are real relationships that I carry within not only myself but also with others that I share or have the honor to share with. And I truly believe that when it comes to photography and art and identity, there is always this perception of if you're a photographer, you have to have the potential standards, be up high, be up to date, and always follow social media, which is crazy and a lie. Well, I don't really follow social media, and most agencies to look for the same people basically. I'm not gonna lie. If I go to different agencies, especially like high-end fashion agencies or commercials, you look at the portfolios, most of the artists, they look alike. Or they look alike like someone else's work, definitely. And there's this thing where it's like, what makes you stand out from the crowd? Do you actually want to stand out from the crowd, or you just want to follow for the basics of social media or crowd, fame, famous? They just taking images just to kind of like boom or satisfy an audience. Honestly, when it comes to like photography, having an audience is definitely important, of course, but it's not just about, oh, to satisfy them just for a period of time. You want to like give them something that lasts decades, years to generations, where people can like really go through archives and see what it means to really to be seen. And for me, I have stories based on survivors of rape, women's stories, their stories that haven't been heard or even are in the media very much corrupted or painted as bad or not as essential. And for me, it's what's very much important that I just don't not only find truth, but also learning of my own culture, learning of my own history, and being able to understand where I actually am and where I come from. And yeah, so for me, photography is not just only about making the public audience just satisfied for a moment, but also give them something back where it's like you as a person who views it, you just not only receive beauty, but you also receive information. That information you can pass on if you want to. You don't have to, of course. So, what have I been doing in this university? Like, we got some months till I finish, but what I've been doing, been very much like surviving, I guess, creativity wise, but also like personally wise. And I don't want to go too much into it, but definitely photography wise, like surviving creativity, understanding in this new territory. London is a beautiful city, lots of culture, lots of people, and everyone is very kind. Of course, they don't have to be, but most of them are very kind. And there's so much exposure to different cultural settings, and there's access to it, but not really truly access. You definitely have to fight your way up to it, but people, if you truly being yourself and you believe in what you do and you're confident, doors will open regardless. And one thing I've learned the past couple of days is that I actually had a mission to kind of like record everything that I've been doing. I took a time off because I just didn't feel like it. And that might be another video. But what it really means to be seen, for me, I've been working with AI. Pretty shocking to see. I've been working with AI. Do I like it? No. Is it scary? Yes. Is it going to change my work? No. I've came to a realization that for me, it is not about creating just what is in my head or kind of like giving control onto something very important, but having access to something that I don't have. And sometimes in life, if you take pictures, you do not always have control. Things can happen, weather can change, models can cancel, models can do specific things. People don't want to be shot. You don't have the access to shoot specific things as well, but you have them in your memories from movies, from stories being told through your parents or grandparents. And yeah, with the AI, you can create those worlds, which is interesting. But how authentic is it? How can we actually really feel like, how can we feel around it? Does it make does it give us emotions? Can it give us emotions? That's also something I've been thinking about. And I've come to a topic where it's like I did this thing and I found it crazy and I was so surprised by it. But to be honest, this is not me. This is not who I am. This is not who I see myself as a photographer, as an artist. I can use it as a tool to kind of like help me bridge, but it's not the end goal. This is not it. But yeah, and also me not posting others has something to do with publishing, because I always there's this saying, which is actually really true. Most museums or galleries want exclusivity on the work that artists do. But then artists don't get seen if they post the stuff that they might be publishing. And either you publicize it with a magazine, which is really cool, and or you self-fund yourself and kind of like create that environment. But not many have that opportunity. So, or you even try to like do awards exhibitions, where you can't like you kind of like apply for a contest. If you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. Sometimes you win money, you actually put money into it, and you don't get it back, of course. And sometimes you win, sometimes you don't, and that's also something to be considerate of. But in the end of the day, for me, I just decided this is it. I'm sick and tired of it. I started photography not just because I wanted to make money. I was having so much fun with it. This was the art that I was making to kind of like do paintings, because I started painting first and then I had difficulties painting again. Not just that I had difficulties painting, but I had to learn to use my hands again and be creative in a different way. So I use photography and use that as a skill of painting. So that's how I view most of my pictures. If I wanted to paint, I paint within my image in colors, and yeah, it's so much fun actually. So I really love photography. So it's just not like, oh, you take pictures and that's it. You just take pictures, but within the picture you create a whole different world with it. In the studio, outside the studio, I love shooting outside because most of my work are shot in Ghana. If I'm in Germany, sometimes outside, sometimes in the studio, depends on what it is, who it is, and you invest so much money on, like, your budget is like most of the time equipment, the models, studios, food, etc. And yeah, if you got it, you got it. You don't, you don't. And yeah, and so far, I want to like do another tutorial, definitely. When I come back, yeah, there is something that is very important to me, which I have to do not just for myself, but also just for me to grow. And I'll take that trip, and hopefully, with this, I can engage with other people. And there's a lot of stuff that I have archived, and I think I'm ready just to release it. Forget what people want, forget what everybody wants. I just want to not be seen, but I just want to share, make myself happy with the things that I have. And I think that with God, everything is possible. And yeah, I'm just gonna record this, and yeah, and that's all I have to say at the moment. And if there's something I have to give out as a tip for someone who looks up to me, or someone who is inspired by me, I'm gonna tell you this: everything that you do, make sure you do it for yourself, not for others. Money will come, money will go. You don't have to worry. Look around who is there to support you. Ask people, and that's what I really want to give to you. Ask. Don't worry about having a no. A no doesn't mean you're worse. It doesn't mean you're not good enough. It doesn't mean nothing. Just keep going, keep grinding, keep exploring. Let your failures be part of your goals. And yeah, just be you. I cannot say that enough, but literally just be you. Don't care about nobody. Be as authentic as you can be, and just take it as it is. Like, things happen, and move from it. And the only thing you can change is not only the people outside, but your own surroundings within yourself. So make sure you are okay, and the things that make you happy are okay, and remove yourself from the things that are not okay. It's not worth it. It is not worth it to lose yourself because of this. That's what I'm going to tell you. So if you kind of like enjoyed this segment, I'm just going to keep it calm and collective. I just hit me up. Write something down in the comments. Like this. Share it. And hopefully we see each other in person. And yeah.